Goblin is life. Da, 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 da. Goblin can go in for nope. Goblin. Goblin. Wait, Goblin. Gosh, that Goblin. Brain. Goblin Lane be fried. Anyway, I get the documents open, and then Goblin will begin with chat working on insanity once again. That's what Goblin's been doing recently, hasn't it, actually? Because when you think about it, yeah, all Goblin does these days is work on project. Goblin works to earn the right to work. Goblin works. Anyway, uh, yeah, Goblin's just gonna go and switch it over here. Yep, all the information's popping correctly. Ta-da! Uh, Goblin means. The Goblin has a few different PDFs open. Goblin, of course, is going to watch on the monster one first. So, let Goblin see here. Then you should details, details, details. Guide to monsters, yes. What monster to work on today? Yeet. Goblins live, do da do da day. Live day. Oh. 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 Yep, exhaustion from Goblin being so fabulous. Yay. Alright, these are spirits here, ghosts. They're gorgons. Only a giant. Oh yeah, the giant gorgon's supposed to be terrifying. Yep. I'll probably work on the daydreams creature. Ghost. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna check on how everyone's doing. Everyone. Yeah, all in chaos as normal. Oh. 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 Frontier. Vouchers. Such a funny thing, those vouchers. Funny. Yeah, chaos happening there is funny. See here, attack. What should we attack with? Daylight flame. Okay. Hit. +2. +1 to soul stat. Target. Hmm. Yeah, vouchers you have to be careful with what's gonna happen. Oh, Goblin should probably. Yeah, actually, Goblin probably go and do that very quick. There's Goblins. Goblin Discord. Well, I know that's. Alright, go. I'll just find the promotion. Where's Goblin's promotion? Self promotion. Da 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 da. Done with that. Hmm. Goblin's confused. What's happening? Goblin works. Right to work. Hello, Polished Bones. Goblin's working on the Daydream weird creature monster thing that Goblin has. Let's see, range. Probably just like 100 feet range for the range attack. Goblin's just working on Insanity as per usual, Polished Bones, and yeah. Just looking at the funny chaos that's happening, because Goblin's gonna clarify here. Goblin's in the Respawn Point Siri Discord, which has chaotic weirdos. Trust Goblin when Goblin says this, they are insane. That is absolutely fabulous. Goblin understands you have to go shopping. Do get yourself some delicious sweets of your own loving and dessert list. Feel free to look forever if you want. It's up to you, Polychrome. I'm just finding chaos amusing. Goblin. Go now. Me. Before you go. Oh, now Goblin's been head pat. Oh no, Goblin's giving head pats. Yay. Gosh dang now the polished bones. Ah! Goblin's just, yeah. Mhm. But you head pats. Boy. This is really very interesting. Actually, yeah, with how let's see, how is challenge yeah, Goblin's gonna make so daydream is more dangerous. Snake plus 7 plus 6 hit damage to the 6 10 plus 2d4 force damage. Mm. But mass by yeah, size depends on the wearers, basically, you can put anyone. Can Goblin just mark command goblins live? Like, dang, okay, so there's no command for live streaming. Alright. Uh, Alright. So back to this now. Works. That one works. Wait, what? Is it stream? No way. Goblin switched it. Yeah, Goblin switched. What the flip? Goblin stream lagging? What's happening? Goblin should be. Yeah, okay, that was weird. It should show Goblin now. Okay, that was weird. Very weird. Oh. 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 Goblin likes chatting with these guys too much. They're very chill, but it's chaotic. But then let Goblin focus now. Tell him to focus and work on monster insanity. Goblin needs to focus. Focus. Oh, butterfly. No, no, Goblin. No butterflies. No butterflies. No being tired. The two. This. Actually, no. Pack Rush is the only gift. No secrets. None. Talent 2. Hmm, Actually, 1 monk talent. A is choice. And 1 barbarian talent of game owner's choice. Very good. Play on alt. I was just making random remarks and just confusing people and all honesty at this point probably, which is funny for Goblin. Daydream's aura. Day power. Sleeping in the day. Those are the free special stuff for the daydream creature. Although we should probably give it its help in land speed. Land speed. 25 feet land actually. And 45 feet fly. This creature has fly speed. Then hit points. D6 plus 20. So 10d6, so it's 30, so 50. There we go. Relaxing. Hmm. Okay, Gollum help someone hopefully make friends. Hopefully. Hmm. Well, Gollum needs to stop getting distracted and chatting. Uh, Rushing at it. Gollum needs to focus. Focus, Goblin. Focus on typing away. You're alive. State fatigue. Gollum cannot spell fatigue right now. Gosh dang it. Fatigue. Get 50% chance. Huh. Oh, so that's what happened. Interesting. Okay. Wait, Colin's getting distracted again, gushing that. Ah. Okay, let's see here. Failing anything they do, as if they were partly asleep. Whenever it is day, the day are invisible, cannot be detected, and cannot be detected in magic. There we go. Stop moving up. Ah, it's nice and relaxing. The goblin just peacefully sit around being lazy. Blah 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 blah. Oh. Oh gosh, they never Golin's yawning. And Golin needs to stop. Needs to focus on interacting with chat, working on project, sleeping in the day. If anyone is asleep within 200 feet of the day, dreams during the day will be able to take that state and copy it and put it on anyone the staging wants to put the person to sleep. DC 40 line save, let's hit go. To resist X. Ah, shit. Oh, God, it feels like Goblin's having a daydream these days. Hmm. Oh, clarify. After use this ability cannot take this, cannot copy the sleepiness, sleep, um, the same person, nor the victim of this ability. And for target. This is not too broken, but definitely a unique type of monster. Hmm. Okay, so next, daydream is done. Colin's gonna choose something at random. What the? Probably not. Ugh. Colin's probably only gonna stream for an hour again. That's because one, Colin has D&D stream tomorrow and Saturday, and then Goblin also is gonna be playtesting some others on Goblin's project. Hmm. Very interesting. Okay. Goblins was thinking who's going to work on today. The misuse dragon? No, definitely not a Goblin. Misuse dragon. But yeah, at least Goblin finished the hate dragon. Ooh, that's definitely that needs to be finished. Backstab was finished, right? Oh wait, no. What? Goblin? Fuck, Goblin finished the backstab dragon. Apparently not. There's a few step blocks of stages for it. Bonus dragon's not done. Fly dragon? Is Fly dragon complete? No, no. Fly dragon's almost finished. Deception. War dragon. War dragon done. Yeah, seems like so. Fear dragon's complete. Gollum knows that much. I was gonna check what's going on in Discord again. This ain't check on this is the Metal Dragon's Goblin hasn't worked on yet. Hmm. Basic stat block for everything. Melting glass. Ooh, okay, Goblin, let's make this. Reflectia. Originating for Reflectia that involves melting glass. Slow danger, hard to find. Hate salt, invisible. Okay, so first of all, Goblin's gonna make sure market size small. Size small. High, like Goblin's thinking, what would do a challenge level 15. Yeah, that's good. Midpoint, and then do silently. Um, jump, probably. High mobility, so theoretical. And climb. Yep, that makes sense. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, they're just talking about league at this point. Uh, hmm. uh, Collins generally not winning, I think right now for a second. So Dolphin's just gonna sit here and relax before Gollum continues again. What? Oh, headphones broke for example. Which? Hmm. Ooh, Gollum that way? Gollum doesn't really know Starkuma's friends. Ooh. So like, Gollum just sees a message by Starkuma a minute ago, and it's like, oh boy, like, Gollum's wanting to get to know Starkuma a little bit better sometimes, so it's just like timing of a stream and all that. And then a friend that she streams with, Goblin doesn't know when they're collabing. Yeah, Goblin's definitely always seems that way. Hmm. Hmm. Ah. Hmm. Huh. That's a lot of colors. There's basically very fancy red, pink, orange, a peach, sunflower. What are all these colors? That's such specific shadings. Let's see. The peak living space according to Ugla Ukama is Advil, combat knife, gun, Red Bull, pencil, in a fridge. All of that in a fridge is peak living space? Okay. Hmm. What? Hey, Polish Bone. Sorry, Goblin's just taking a little break from working on project because Goblin brain was flying a bit. But can you explain this thought process, Polish Bones? Because Goblin's like, what? So Goblin just sees this lady post the following thing: "I love men with ADHD," and Goblin's like, what? What? That is what? Why? Like goblin, it's just confusing that terminology. Like sure, it's alright to say I care about dudes who sort of have ADHD, like being respectful and kind, but the way it was just said, it was like, why do you have that message on your Twitter? Like, what is the point of saying that? Like, what? Like, here's the thing: Goblin has autism, alright? Goblin has level one autism, or whatever you call it, Asperger's syndrome, etc. And it's like mental disorders are like not a bad thing, depending on what it is. If it's like one that actually makes you dangerous to be around others, then yeah, Goblin would find that completely bonkers. But like, it's just confusing the Goblin. Okay, but for now, yeah. So the whole point with Goblin just bringing it up is just like trying for Goblin to understand Yumi's and just seeing that kind of thing online when Goblin has autism. It's just like because Goblin have had Asperger's syndrome works in a way from what Goblin recalls that Goblin uses logic a bit more than emotional stuff, and Goblin misses like emotional social cues, those kind of things. Goblin's a bit more of a logical minded person. What Goblin does get reactive at times with Goblin's emotions. Goblin struggles with the emotional side of the nature of humanoids. Yeah. And so at least that's how Goblin understands it, at least in Goblin's personal experience. But with Goblin not getting social cues very well. Like even basic things like Goblin, like let's give an example here. So Goblin was going with Goblin's grandparents to a cousin's house who has been married for a bit, and Goblin, liking looking around places, Goblin loves to look around places, was starting to look around and even opening closets, trying to look and see where everything's at. Because Goblin likes seeing where everything's placed and where everything's at. It looks nice and cool. Goblin saw no problem just looking around and then just seeing where things are at. Uh, Goblin's grandma then went and came and stopped Goblin and basically clarified, hey, no, don't do that. Because apparently it was like invading their personal space, and it was like, what? And Goblin could not put those pieces together. Goblin still doesn't understand why completely, because it's a house, and it's just like where you put things, and Goblin likes seeing where things are placed, because it gives Goblin an idea of like the place. Goblin just likes seeing what the place is like. That's how it works in Goblin's mind, at least. So when Goblin learned that social thing of not going around looking everywhere throughout the entire house and trying to memorize it and just liking looking at new places, etc., Goblin had to step back from it and be like, okay. So Goblin cannot do that. Got it. So it's like those kind of social things that Goblin misses and emotional stuff that Goblin's never able really to tell when people are scared of Goblin because Goblin has scared people before, and Goblin's never able to tell that they were actually scared of Goblin. That's the only reason they interacted, etc. with Goblin. That has happened with Goblin. So social stuff, Goblin always has to double check, make sure, pay attention extra hard to notice social like things and emotional states of people. Because Goblin cannot really detect them, and Goblin uses logical processing to understand stuff and has to actually hyper focus on those details to not miss them. And it's because of autism. Basically, Goblin doesn't have the connections in the brain for that. Goblin was diagnosed back when Goblin was a child, and yeah, it was a really long time ago. Let's see here. Gifts. Alright. Only one. I'm good. And it has none already. Mark. Talents. 2 general. Wait, no. 2 fighter. Game toys. Really? Really? You have to. Well, you could probably get a professional's perspective on it. Because Goblin was diagnosed when Goblin was in elementary, etc. But professionals would know better than Goblin. So that is highly recommended. Goblin even had to go to professional again to get into college, to get accommodations for college. That took a whole year of Goblin all the way going through college just to get accommodations for Goblin's autism, which was such a headache. Because apparently it didn't like the documentation. Goblin's confused. Why did you do the double F? Professional. Professional. Goblin does not understand that ridiculous spelling. Goblin's just teasing. Yeah, Goblin figure it was just a mistypo. Anyway, Goblin should focus, so let's see here. Melting point. Power. Build up. Power. Salt. Weakness. Get all special. No. All abilities. All special. No, all abilities. You know, it's just abilities are 50% weaker in use if a reflect the bacteria is exposed or touching salt. Like, oh, who is here? Wait, kinda autistic is being. No, Goblin's allowing that message. What the flip is that? Okay, one. Hello, the rookie 29. You know what, Goblin's just gonna call you rookie for short. Thank you for coming on and saying hello. Goblin is one confirms why calling Goblin good looking. That is what? Is there someone else you're talking about? Goblin's looking in the back. Polish Bones, do you see anyone else here? Goblin's like, what? Who's good looking? Who? Where? There's no good looking guy in Goblin's stream other than probably Polish here. Polish Bones is probably the good looking person you're talking about. Yes. That makes the most sense. Oh, the snake. Yeah, the snake. Yeah, fair enough. The snake. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like Goblin. Like it. Let's. Goblin's gonna give you a close up of the hot looking snake. There you go. Yep, that makes sense. Snake is good looking, indeed. Undeniable. Undebatable. Fair enough, fair enough. But welcome to the stream. Goblin hopes you enjoy your time. Fine. Goblin finds that quite funny. Goblin's enjoying Goblin's insanity. Let's see. But yeah, Goblin does need to figure out a better situation for chat that doesn't cover up the text. So, what is Goblin supposed to do about the chat? Like, chat overlaps with the. Maybe is that darkness mode that Goblin can turn on for the Word doc? Actually, like turn the paper black or switch it. Make it so it's. Let's see. Uh, yeah, you know what? Goblin will look up later, do research to make it so Goblin can. Okay, so there's no problems with it. Assault weakness, invisible. Yeah, okay. Finishing effect. That's a swift action. Select and go invisible by reflecting light for 2 rounds. And not use this again. Well, four rounds later, or 20 seconds after 20 seconds after use is over. Goblin's doing good. Goblin's trying to get into a habit of working on Goblin's project here, which is a tabletop RPG. Goblin's working on a creature called Reflectia. It's an original creature Goblin has made. Basically combining these factors and abilities of terminologies like a melting glass, slow, hard to find. Basically those type of capabilities. Goblin's using those terminologies to get an idea of what type of creature wants to make and then create it if these random words here, which Goblin at this point, yeah, should be able to make it just fine. So Goblin's going to do this. And just have to name Reflectia. So the type of creature, Goblin's not sure how to Goblin not sure how to imagine how it looks right now. Like it's definitely like a glass-like body creature, which is really interesting, but so the power. But yeah, Goblin's doing good. Goblin's just trying to enjoy life. Like, what is this story? Hmm. Very interesting. Very interesting. Also, Goblin does get distracted every now and then because Goblin sees chaotic information happening and trying to make sure Goblin checks the YouTube and Twitch chats. Goblin very easy to distract. But yeah. Wait, polished bones, you're overheating. Oh no! Jump into the snow! Oof, really? That's unfortunate, yeah. The weather can be pretty bad sometimes in some areas. You can't find snow? Well, teleport into Goblin's frozen jungle. Hurry up. Hop through the screen. Just hop on through the screen. Get into the frozen jungle already. Goblin's giving you access through the magic portal. Now, hop through the portal. You on in. Sorry, Goblin's just getting a good laugh. Oh no. Goblin's laughed too much. Bleh. The Goblin believes things will get better with time. Just hang on in. Do not mean too much like Goblin. And luck may happen. Who knows? You know what? If Goblin was Phineas and Ferb, Goblin would just instantly have that sewing machine made over where Polished Bones is at and just randomly know where Polished Bone is and just make a snowy paradise ice on top of Polished Bones, Phineas and Ferb style. So like Goblin hasn't gotten a chance to watch the new season and Goblin's been hearing quite a bit of how enjoyable it is, and Goblin's getting a bit envious, and so Goblin's like, I want to see a new Phantom Vibe. Gosh, I know it. But yeah, focusing on this. Reflect here, reflect here, reflect here, reflect here. Blah, 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 blah. Reflect here. As action and without anything but living people into glass and reshape it as reflectia sees it. As long as it fits in a 5 space for medium inside. Yeah, there we go. Goblin's been given head pats. Head pats, you head pats. Fair enough. Goblin probably needs to make a VIP thing because Goblin does have VIP slots, so Goblin probably should do that at some point. Goblin will put that on the list of things to get created. Did for now. Goblin also needs to get like a few other things sorted out. It's just weird that Goblin has gotten to this point of followers and just like having even just Rookie showing up and wanting to interact is just nice. What a Goblin do to deserve this? Goblin has no idea. Goblin just sits around and works on project whenever Goblin streams these days. And somehow people enjoy it. Confusion, maximum. Free damage for 2016. There we go. That's actually pretty interesting. Damage, attack, class, or I was trying to think here. That makes sense. Oh no, actually that's a bit too quick of a cooling process. Probably 6 rounds actually, at least a minute. Well, it's not that dangerous. BMG? Like, are you talking about music? BMG. I was gonna look up BMG, BMG. Oh, background music. Yeah, Goblin wishes to have background music, but the thing is, last time Goblin put in some background music, because like there's some recommended like free to use Twitch music that Goblin could safely use before. It was fine on the Twitch end. But on the YouTube end, when Goblin went and had that live streaming music in the background that's okay for Twitch, it was not okay on the YouTube end because it got marked for copyright, which means it could have been copyright striked and all that on the YouTube end, which was annoying. You know what? Music that is safe to play in background with YouTube and Twitch. Mm. Mm. Good, because last time Goblin used this chili out music, it didn't like it. Yeah. Goblin's quickly looking just to find something really quick. You know what? We'll try this one here. I'll try this one. Wait, this isn't. No, where is it? Here we are. Is this it? No copyright sounds. Let's see. Find all. I was not even sure Goblin will like this. The Goblin's free to listen to these musics without issue. Goblin even. Let's listen here. That's some nice music, but Goblin's. Hopefully nothing's problematic here. Like, let's see here. Any. Like, Goblin's like playing medieval style. Let's see if Goblin can search like for medieval music. Anything that could be medieval, because that would be nice right now, actually. Medieval style. Or fantasy music. That be it? Like fantasy. Oh, there's no fantasy music. There's electric, there's epic. Epic like music. Let's see how's this echo. Dang. Probably not, because Goblin wasn't even expecting a singing voice, which means Goblin's not taking a chance with that. Um, there's some more majestic music. Let's try that. Let's see if anyone wants it. Oh, there's an instrumental bait. Around us instrumental. Goblin's gonna try and press the instrumental one. Maybe go. Um, Instrumental only. Goblin says he's sad. Instrumental only, please. How's Goblin play instrumental though? Was there something special Goblin do with this? Gosh, no, it's taking a bit for Goblin to find something that works that doesn't have singing. Gosh dang, nabbit. Instrumental only. Only instrumental. Gosh dang nabbit. No, well, Goblin wants to play the instrumental version without having to. Oh gosh dang. Goblin's trying to find something. Hmm? Goblin prefers instrumental only. It seems like they do not provide instrumental only. And Goblin has to apparently download in order to even do that. That's annoying. Belief. We'll just look for this one. Okay, yeah, this one will work. Goblin. Yeah, Goblin will just download just in case, just for it, blah blah blah. So Goblin will now have to add stream info just to say and give a link here or your poison by Robert. The background. Like like this. Yep. Goblin's just getting it. And sorry it took a bit. Goblin was just trying to sort it out. Goblin will add to description. There we go. So the music will now be playing in the background. In a sec here, Goblin's just turning on desktop audio. Goblin will turn it down a bit if Goblin can. I'll say that. And then Goblin will just use the. Yeah, so Goblin, just let Goblin know whenever the music stops, but Goblin should be able to play it. The Goblin just gonna decrease it a little bit. Yeah, but this is Roy Knox's Your Poison, the music now. So, hopefully nothing happens. But, yeah. Gosh dang nabbit. Where's the release version that doesn't have singing? What, turn it down more? Is that bad? Oh, I'm just trying to make sure it's not too loud. There we go. Should be quieter now. There we go. Goblin can deal with the singing. It's just like Goblin just worries about copyright stuff so much these days. But yeah, this is Your Poison. Now Goblin will continue focusing on working on Goblin's project. Da, 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 da. About 1 pound of sand, glass. Fair enough. That's fair enough. Goblin gets it. When Goblin sometimes focuses hard, there is a silence and all that. Oh yeah, Goblin probably should. Yeah, Goblin can still go for it. So Goblin has to make sure that Goblin makes a cookie pie crust and fill it up with pudding for today, for dessert. And for actual reasonable reasons, because if there's an event today, Goblin's doing a family. So, yeah. Now, go your focus. Let's see. It gains an extra round of vanishing act use. time. See? Walls. Where it can cover in its glass. That's 4, 5, and move scales. Six. Oh wait, the music stopped playing. Goblin will restart it. Goblin just make it play on loop. Okay, go play on loop now. Ugh. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Alright, so Goblin's gonna do some calculations here as music happens in the background. Let's see here. 16 times 6 is 96, divided by 2 is 48, plus 2 is 98. 98. Speed 45 feet. Land. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, it's about Golin's gonna double check to make sure if it starts up again, Golin's making sure it starts up again. Yep, it starts out good. Okay. Glass blade. Reach. And feet. Breaks. Impact. But can be restored. Reflect. Yeah. As a swift action. Five D 6 plus 2 plus 2d4 fire damage. Yep. Golems. Actually, no, that's actually interesting because that makes so. That makes an actually unique complex enemy. Yes. And then, yep. Last arrow. Bro. Range 45 feet. 60 to hit. D10. Arrow truck. Arrow truck. What's that? Someone's gonna look that up really quick. Arrow truck. What's that? Also looking up. What's Arrow truck? Oh, Arrow Truck Simulator 2 or the Arrow Truck first one? Interesting. Oh, so you do it. Okay. Cool. Okay. Mm. Mm. Hazards. Glass arrow, grass arrow. 3d6 bleed. 4 equal rounds. Okay. So. Yeah, okay, the Reflectia glass-themed monster is done. Which is pretty cool and all. Goblin's excited to see how DMs play with this, how the players interact with it. Now, what else is there? Item hopping, middle speed, then danger. There's quite a few ridiculous creatures. Alright, there's that one. How many insane ideas does Goblin have again? Goblin will get these all finished one day. Yeah, Goblin does wish Goblin had more time, but Goblin does have to cook a cookie pie here, or a treat for an event with Goblin family today. And the fact is, yeah, Goblin is probably gonna wait for the hour mark, but or Goblin doesn't have time to finish anything, and Goblin doesn't want to start up trying to work on the creature. So, what's this? An assembly event. A fight with a glass monster that can heat and melt glass to attack. And is fast, good at hiding, and can seemingly vanish. Yeah. So Goblin's just gonna give us some entertaining content here by asking if anyone session would do in a fight against a glass monster. Like, let's see if anyone actually responds. Once Goblin gets a reply or two, yeah. Well, that's the whole idea of it. It's like it will make very nice glass things. It can reflect and go vanishing. It eats glass. It shapes. Oh gosh, Goblin already has too many stuff. Goblin, why? You gonna Goblin so many ideas. That it is a cool idea. It's just like Goblin only has so many things to do, and adding more and more to Goblin's play is like, Gosh, yeah, Goblin already overworks Goblin's brain trying to figure out what to do for all Goblin's sanity. Glass. Okay, Goblin is gonna get a reply from someone. Clearly, like Goblin may actually get a reply in some thoughts here. And once Goblin gets this idea, Oh, 1d20 on what success. Goblin wants to see. Wait, this is actually a thing. Ooh. Okay, Goblin's actually getting a pretty cool reply here, Goblin. Hold someone. This is gonna be chaotic, the results of what is very funny. Let's see here, what does... Goblin is curious what the results will be. Alright, once the results are in, Goblin will end the stream, but this is very entertaining seeing reflect the... Like, let's see what the players do against the reflect here. Alright, with that success, yes, turned into a popsicle. The person rolled 18 Crimson soon when rolling 18 for Icy. The Reflectia is defeated. This monster is defeated by being frozen as a popsicle! Ah! yeah. You know what, in all honesty, this is entertaining, this kind of idea. Just randomly asking the chat out of the thing. Now Goblin needs to show off heist in the D&D chat, but... Or, no. But respawn point, Goblin will go and do that another day, though. Goblin's gonna go and raid someone. Let's see, who else is doing tabletop stuff that Goblin can raid, if any? Nope, definitely not that one. But yeah, Goblin's raiding. It's been a pleasure, everyone. You know, Goblin hasn't raided Celestia Vegeta in a bit. So, Goblin will be raiding her. And thank you all for watching. Goblin will... Yeah. That was fun all the same. Take care, everyone.